Hi friends, it's Miss Linda again, and we're going to do a scientific experiment today. So I have my cups here today. My cups are empty, but they're clear cups. So we're going to start by adding some water into my cups. And we'll see if you can remember how many cups I have. Here's one. And then I'll show you. I'll tip the screen down so you can see. 2, 3, 4, and this is water that came out of my faucet in my house. And now I have another cup that's empty, and I'm going to put something from this bottle into this cup. This is called baby oil. You have baby oil at your house? That word oil sounds to me like it might be something in here that's kind of slippery. Well, I hope we can use it if I can get the lid off. Oh, it's never been open. So I've got to get the lid off. Just going to take it up just a little bit, and we're going to pour about half a glass of baby oil in here. Now, baby oil isn't something we drink, is it? No, it's not safe to drink, but it looks exactly like water, doesn't it? Look. Can you see? It looks exactly like water, but I smell something. When I smell the baby oil, it smells like a baby that just took a bath. Maybe your mommy or daddy rubbed this on your skin for a moisturizer. I don't know, but this is the one. I'm going to sit way over here. This is the one that has oil in it. Now, the water is clear too, and I thought, well, we'd take my spoons and we'd add some drops of color into the water. So I'm going to tip this down a little bit. Whoops. I want you to be able to see what's in here. So I'm going to add some blue food coloring, and I'm going to stir it up. Can you see? That one is blue. That's a pretty color. Oh, do you know this color? I bet you do. When I drop it in the water, let's see what happens. 2 drops. Stir, stir, stir. Did it turn green? Can you see it? Oh, that's a pretty color too. Green and blue. And let's try yellow. I have just a little bit of yellow. I've used that before. So I'm going to put some drops in here. I'm going to stir it up with my spoon. And I have yellow water. And maybe you'd like to see one more color. I have one more color in my package of food coloring. Do you know that color? I bet you do. 2 drops. And then we're going to stir it up. Oh, you're right. That one is red. So I have all these colors. Do you know how many colors I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 colors of water. And then I have this cup over here that I told you about that has baby oil in it. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to mix the water and the oil in the same cup. And I wonder what will happen. If you're a scientist, you might predict or guess what would happen if I take my medicine dropper. I have some medicine droppers from school. And we're going to put, let's see. Let's start with this blue. And I'm going to drop it in the baby oil. So I'm going to tip this down again so you can see better. My phone doesn't fall over. I want you to be able to see. So I'm going to add drops of water that's blue into my water. Now the water is little tiny particles all mashed together called molecules. Oh my goodness, can you see the bubbles? The little blue beads of water? Let me pick up my phone and I will show you. I hope you can see this way. Can you see? Can you see the drops of color? Every drop I put in there, it still stays in a drop. You see that? That is amazing to me. And it looks like all the drops are going to the bottom. But they're not mixing together. How does your mommy or daddy, do they mix things together? Do they stir? Let's see if I stir it up, if that will help. It's not working. It's not mixing up. The bubbles are still, can you see? The bubbles are still in bubble form. So we're going to learn from this that oil and water, they don't mix together. So I wonder if we try a different color, if it will work better. Let's take another clear cup and add some more baby oil. And this time we'll try red. We'll try red. So I'm going to take, oops, that's the wrong way. Let's do this. Let's take a drop of red water and put it in the baby oil. Can you see the bubbles? They're all going to the bottom. This oil must be very, very heavy. No, I guess the water is more heavy. That's why the red's at the bottom. The water is heavier than the oil. Look at that. I'm going to show you again. Can you see if you look down in there? Well, that is pretty amazing. And I'm going to take my spoon and I'm going to try to stir it all together. But it still didn't mix. See that? All right, well, we're going to try one more. Let's try green. I think that might be a color that mixes in oil. Do you think so? Maybe it matters what color it is. So I'm going to put a little more baby oil in here. And this time we're going to put green drops. I think we need a little bit more. Green drops of water. Green drops of water. Bing, 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 bing. Do you see it? The water's going to the bottom and the oil is on top, so there's 2 layers. And all the little particles or tiny bits of water is going to the bottom. So there's all the green dots. And if I stir it up, do you think green will mix together? No. Oil and water do not mix. Okay, I want to do one more thing to show you. So with the blue one, we're going to add a little bit more blue water to the oil. I'm adding some more blue water to the oil. Can you see it? And I'm going to add a bit of yellow, but I have to rinse out. My medicine dropper. Okay, so I'm going to add some yellow drops to this cup, and then I'm going to add some green drops to this cup. Looks kind of like the ocean. And then I have these little guys here. What is this? It's a fish. I'm going to put a fish in there. Oh, the fish is very heavy. But the fish likes the blue color the best. And some of the colors, are they starting to mix? A little bit. So they're swimming in the water. Here's something else that could swim in the water. A seahorse. I'm going to put him in this blue water. Oh, he's in the blue water. We're going to have to add some more water. Seahorses they like to swim in water. They're little and tiny. And I have one more thing for you to see. You're right, it's a turtle. And I'm going to put him over here in the cup that has red dots, because he's kind of a red turtle. So can you see the fish swimming? They're swimming. Do you remember today how many fish I brought with me? How many fish did I show you? 1, 2, 3. A seahorse, a yellowfish, and a red turtle. So I have 3 under the ocean animals to show you. So we learned that the water is heavier than the oil, and oil and water don't mix. And we had fun and we made colors. So I'll see you next time for another project. Have a good weekend. Bye.